Hello everyone, and welcome to week 2 of WordPress and module 8 of the course. For this module, we're going to choose a theme, explore the dashboard, explore the media library, and delete some pre-installed stuff. I'm going to go over parts of the textbook reading so you understand what you have to do, and so it's a little less confusing because the textbook was made for a paid WordPress account where there are a lot more features as opposed to the free simplified version that we're using. So first we have to choose a theme, and we'll do so by going to our dashboard and hovering over the Appearance button. We'll click on Theme and it'll take us to this page. From here, you're free to choose any free theme that you like. There are definitely fewer themes for the free plan as opposed to one of the paid ones, but you still want to search around and find one that you like and you think fits well with your ePortfolio. I'm going to choose the theme Ready Made because I think it'll work well for me. I'll click Activate, and then it's my website theme. I can hover over the Home button at the top and click on Visit Site to see what it looks like now. After that, I can click the back button and go back to my dashboard. Now that that's done, the textbook goes into an overview of the dashboard where it explains its different parts, the sidebar, the screen options, which we don't have on this version, and then the main screen. So I recommend reading through that. And then after that, we get into the media library. To get to the media library, you can click on Media on the sidebar and then click Library. To add media, you want to click on the button Add Media File at the top. Then you can select the files that you want to add. For now, you might want to choose a headshot of yourself for your portfolio, or maybe a photo that you think represents you. I don't have a good headshot, so I'm just going to use a random photo on my desktop. Once you've added the file, if it doesn't immediately show up, you might need to just refresh the page and it should show up in the library. And there it is. Not a professional photo, but definitely one that represents me. Also, keep in mind your limited upload space. If you add a bunch of photos or files but don't end up using some of them, you can click on them and then click Delete Permanently to remove it from your media library and free up some space. And while we're on this screen, let's add some alternative text, which is one of your assigned tasks. You can also add other information in these boxes and grab the URL from right there. To edit the image, you'll click Edit Image, and it'll let you crop, scale, and rotate the image how you like. When you're done, you can save the edits or cancel the editing if you want to keep it how it is. Feel free to add more photos or files that you think you'll want in your portfolio and add any information or edit them as you want. The textbook also goes into viewing your media in list view, which is this icon right here, and how it gives you different information that we'll use later in the course. Next, we'll get into deleting pre-installed stuff. As you may have seen on your current website, you have the default Hello World post, and when you click on it, it brings you to the actual blog post. To delete it, we're going to go back to the dashboard and click on the Posts icon on the sidebar. The textbook explains what all of these links do, so please look through all of them first. When you're ready to delete the post, click Trash and it removes the post. Then when you refresh the page, it shows you have an item in the trash. When you click on it, it shows your deleted post, and from here you can click Restore to bring it back or delete it permanently. You can also look at your pages and delete any of the sample ones. And you can also delete any sample comments if you have any from here too. The last bit of the reading goes into deleting widgets and plugins, both of which you won't have on the free version of WordPress, but you should still read through that information because it'll be good to have for any future WordPress classes you might take. And that's it for this week. If you have any questions or you think you did something wrong, please email me.